Um, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
You were just gonna say something about like moving in with Becca or whatever.
Like, I don't know, because like if you and Megan were to be like, we're moving in together, I feel like it's a little soon, but that's only because you guys are still in school. Neither Becca or I are in school, so like to me it seems more normal, I guess.
And the thing is like, if Megan and I were to move in together, like it would be in a schoolhouse place, just so that we could save money.
Yeah.
Because houses for schooling are cheaper than like paying a couple $1,000s a year for the dorms or whatever. But like that's the only reason why. It's not like her and I would be moving into a fucking house together or anything like that.
But yeah, so she was basically like, well, okay. The closest thing to a relationship that Lauren has had so thus far has been 2 days.
Wait, did you start your stream?
Yeah.
Do you still want to talk about this on stream?
Ooh.
I mean, it's up to you, dude. It's up to you. I don't mind. I really don't. I don't mind if you do it.
Okay, then I'll keep going because I don't care at this point. And like part of Becca's problem, or not Becca's, Lauren's problem is like she doesn't like it when Becca.
Microphone audio broadcast. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking my audio settings.
All right, that sounds good.
All right, we're good to go. All right, and we are. Come on. I'm being a little too loud. All right, and we're going. Sorry about that. Sorry, keep going now.
I should probably say welcome. There we go. Back to what I was saying.
How's it going, children? We're here just playing our own separate games, having a nice gaming night.
Oh my god. I really like this game.
Good.
It's for the most part... Oh, sorry.
No, you can keep going. I was just gonna say continue, but you're good. Keep going. We'll get back to the conversation at hand.
Okay. In a minute. This game is like it does give you a really good sense of like I'm flying around, like attacking these giant creatures.
Okay.
Like I don't know, just like the way that the ODM gear works in this game just is so nice.
Okay. Is it like a story kind of game, or is it more or less just like killing a bunch of titans?
It's kind of both. It is mostly about just killing a bunch of titans.
Okay.
However, the story is basically the story from the anime. There's like a couple like made up things, but it's mostly just like you flying around being like, haha, this is what I do. I killed the Titan Man.
Okay.
Boop boop. Why no Pengus? Because no Pengus does make their go. No, because I was watching the first episode with Becca. And I had seen the first couple episodes at that point. And so I was like just watching her face to see her reactions to things. And you remember the first episode where Aaron's mom dies, right?
Yeah, like it's fucking destroyed by the Titan, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was sitting there with Becca, and she's just looking at the screen really confused. I'm like, what's up? Like, do you need something explained? And she's just like, why no Pengus?
That's good.
And
That's
then,
so good.
Like a week later, I said it to her again, and she's like, because no Pengus does make their go.
That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, does Bruno Mars is gay?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my god. Okay, but back to the conversation at hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the longest relationship that, or closest thing to a relationship that Lauren's had, has been like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And like, she had some rough stuff happen in her past that I'm not gonna bring up because that's really shitty.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But like, I don't know. I just don't feel like she's a good judge of like what's too soon or not. Cause like my parents got married after only like a year and a half, and they're still together. So like, that's kind of what I judge my relationship standards on, kind of.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really like have good like, oh, you should be moving at this point or do this at this point or anything like that. Like, for me, it's more or less just like whenever I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, same. It's just more like that's like what I judge as too soon for moving in is like 6 months or so.
I suppose, yeah. I think for me, it's like I only do things when I A, am ready, B, have the money to do it, and C, like actually want to do it. I don't know. I don't like being like pressured into doing certain things.
Oh yeah, I getcha.
Like especially like with relationship stuff. And Megan will tell you, I fucking hate it when she just tells me like, we should do this or we should do this. I like get really pissy because it's like I don't know. I've never had like Megan's obviously my first like real relationship, and I've never actually had like prior knowledge to what I should be fucking doing. And so whenever I'm like, I don't know, whenever I feel pressured into doing something that I'm like, whoa, this has never happened before, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I kind of just like shut down and I get all like angry every time she brings something up. And I guess that's kind of why, like, whenever you tell me about like how Lauren's like doing this shit with you and Becca, it kind of pisses me off because it's like she doesn't know shit. Like she can't fucking sit there and be like, yeah, well, you're abusive to Lauren when like she fucking doesn't know shit about like your relationship. I mean, even though I just got done saying like she knows about as much as about your relationship as like you and Lauren do. Like Becca. It's just like, or when like you and Becca do, like it's just not like, I don't know, it's not for me. Like like I said, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like, and obviously if I do, just stop me. But like, it just doesn't like make sense to me how, and I mean obviously I know you don't like it, but like how Becca could even stand to have like one of her friends like tell her how to run a relationship that's very obviously going good.
Yeah, like I think it's kind of shitty personally, but like I don't know. Well, another thing is like Lauren was pissed at Becca because she told me about the money thing.
What?
Like how she's just like, oh well, I don't like that you told Ryan that I didn't think he was going to pay you back, even though that's really shitty, and it's like a good thing that you told him. No, that's fucking shitty because you betrayed my trust.
No, you know, honestly, like I don't like just insulting people. Like, I don't mean to be a dick, but like I usually like to have a reason to insult people, but sometimes Lauren can just be like a mega cunt. Like just the way, like not necessarily like, oh, she's doing this or she's doing that, but like the way you describe some of the things, like how she pulls shit, is kind of just like, why are you doing this? Like what could you possibly gain from like saying this kind of shit to Lauren or to Becca?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, well, what do you expect to happen here?
Like we already know she's like, oh, lol, yeah, I was here first. Now we need to decipher whether or not that's a fucking joke or not.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Like, and that's my thing though, is like, if it is, that's fine and dandy. If it isn't, then you guys have some serious fucking issues that you guys need to work out.
I mean, she only said
that,
it the one time. I still give her shit for it, though.
What do you mean?
She only said, like, I got there first, like, the one time.
Yeah, and so, like, that's why it's like, oh, haha, that's funny, joke, but at the same time, it's like, the way she acts, you can't take it as a joke, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, sure, she only said it once, and it was funny, it was whatever, you know, but then just the fact that, like, what creeps me out is the fact that, like, she acts, like, the way she acts kind of betrays that, oh, it was a joke kind of mentality.
Ooh, boy.
I don't know. Getting deep. I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today.
How's work going, bud? Sorry, I just didn't know how to, like, dig the stream out of that weird hole we put it in right away.
No, it's fine. Like, if you're done talking about it, then just let me know. Like,
yeah, like, I don't think there's really much more to say.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Work's going okay. I mean, I got a... Whoa. That dude looks pretty swiggy. I got a raise, so I'm making like $10.30 now.
Nice.
But otherwise, I don't know. I'm learning... Okay, what kind of pisses me off... Okay, so like work is going okay, but like it's also kind of shitty at the same time.
Okay.
It's like, okay, so I'm not allowed to work full-time at all.
Yeah.
Because okay, let me rephrase that. My workplace, Pick and Save, would allow me to... Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Let me rephrase that. My workplace would allow me to work
Pick and Save.
Yeah. My workplace would allow me to work full-time if I only worked during the summers and then just didn't work there during the school year, like once a week.
But don't you gotta work there during the week?
I mean, I don't have to, but the thing is like, I could, like, working full-time would, like, net me less money than if I worked, like, once a week while I was in school, because I'd make $80 a day, like, every Friday while I was in school, and so that's why, but, like, I could work full-time, but then I wouldn't be able to work during the school year, so I don't work full-time. But the problem is that I'm scheduled full fucking time. Like, I'm literally scheduled, like this week I was scheduled 39 hours, right?
So like just an hour away from, like, technically being full-time?
Well,
yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. They, technically speaking, they're only allowed to fucking schedule me 35 hours at max. Like, I'm not going to complain because, you know, I hours, money, you know. But
yeah,
like, they're only technically allowed to schedule me 35, and if I go over 40 or like I work 40 or more hours consecutively for a couple of weeks, like they have to they auto full-time status me. It just happens, and like that's fine and dandy. But like they've been very careful to not let that happen, and what kind of pisses me off is because like they're working me full time, plus I'm making a shit ton of overtime. I mean, like, my last check was almost $450 because I work like almost I only work 5 8-hour shifts a week, but like I almost worked an entire extra day last week because of the holiday and shit. And the problem with that is that on holidays you get paid extra all day. Okay. So like full-timers get 2 times what they normally make plus $1, and part-timers, which is what I technically am, only make like time and a half, even though I work as hard as the lead of my deli department. Like, I was gonna like, if this had been yesterday, if we had this stream yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to say it. But like my boss, Shane, literally taught me how to do the one thing I didn't know how to do in the deli, Like, I know how to do as much as the lead in my department, and I do more work than him.
Oof.
And I still get paid. My normal pay is fucking half what he makes. At most. So, like work is going good, no problem, but I'm a little
How's
salty.
that hashtag pick and save drama?
Oof, you know, girls are just whores, even when you're just trying to be friends with them.
All women are queens. If she breathe, she a thought.
Well, no, like, there's this one chick, I'm not gonna say her name, but, like, she is the store whore.
Yeah, you told me about her.
Yes, and so, like, one of my buddies, Cody, had feelings for her, and she ended him on for, like, 2 months or whatever, and then, whatever happened, and so I went out with her the other day, right, just to hang out, just her and I, just hanging out, and she was all espresso, and I kept asking her, like, okay, it's 11:30, do you want to, like, go back to your place and just watch TV or something, you know? I just wanted to be nice and, like, hang out with her, because I didn't want to let her just sit around and be mopey and pissy, because, you know, she cuts herself and shit like that, and it's just really dumb, and I just don't want to, like, let somebody that I actually enjoy, like, hanging out with, like, stay in that position. And she was like, no, I want to be alone. And then I find out the next day at work from my buddy Mitch, the guy she fucked and then accused him of using her, she ran to him right after she dropped me off at Megan's house at like 11:30 and told him that, like, I wouldn't leave her alone, and I was, like, forcing her to hang out with me and shit, even though she was the one who invited me out in the first place.
Oof.
And,
did she ask you in person, or did she, like, text you?
No, she texted me and was like, what are you up to? And I was like, oh, nothing much, just playing some games, being bored. She was like, oh, well, I'll save you from being bored. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, oh, well, I'll come pick you up and save you from your house. And I was like, oh, alright, that's cool. And then fucking, you know, I don't have many friends. You and Megan are the only people I really fucking hang out with. And it's so nice to have somebody, like, pick me up and want to hang out and then go behind my back to one of my work buddies and be like, yeah, this kid forced me to hang out with him and shit like that. And it's like, really? You dumb fucking cunt.
Well, like, especially if you're gonna do that, like, don't do it when, like, there's an obvious paper trail. Like, all it takes is for you to be like, hey, nah, that didn't happen. And, like, show your proof.
No, he knew it. My buddy Mitch knew it, because everybody knows she's just a fucking lying piece of shit. But, like, it's just like, I tried being nice, and then she went and fucking did that behind my back, and it's like, bitch, this is why you have no fucking friends. This is why you're always complaining you have no friends, is because you're a cuck.
Like, here's the thing, though, right? Is like,
it's because no pen just does their go. It's because no pen just does their go.
Yeah. Hold on, sorry. No, someone just said it's because the... Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, Becca just commented correcting me, saying it's because no Pengus does their go, not because no Pengus does make their go. Yikes. I mean, we weren't talking shit about her.
Well, we weren't talking shit about her, but, like, it's her friend we were talking shit about, so, you know.
By the way, something else I really like about this game is, so you know how, like, the gear in the show works, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it shoots two metal cords out and, like, latches to things on either side. And,
I know.
So, whenever it goes to just one side, or, like, only one shoots out, it actually kind of pulls you in that direction.
Okay.
Are you just, like, checking my stream or something?
I was checking my own stream just to make sure that it was... going or whatever, because I don't know why, but it's picking me up kind of loud, but I think that just really because my mic's a little too close. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. That was basically it. I just find it really cool that they, like, detailed it enough to, like, actually make it so if it only, like, if the cords only go on one side, then, like, that's how it is. Like, like, you're pulled that way.
Like, yeah, like the physics engine and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should make me. I like that about this game too, Mirror's Edge. Like the story's kind of shit, but the physics and like the running and the jumping and shit like that it's a parkour game, basically.
Yeah, but wasn't the story in the first one good?
No, the story in the first one was shit, and so is this one.
I don't know. I liked the first one. I never beat it because, you know, some of the platforming was just kind of bullshit.
Yeah. No, I mean, the story, I like the first one too, don't get me wrong. I am in no way, shape, or form shitting on it. But, like, the story in both games is shit. Like, they very obvious, like, DICE, when DICE is making this game, they very obviously didn't pay any attention to the story, really. They paid more attention to, like, the gameplay. And, like, that, honestly, that can be mostly said of, like, Dark Souls, too, you know? Like, it's just one of those kind of games. Also, you got some squeaking going on in your mic.
Yeah, that's because that's what one of Maki's toys does.
Okay. Now I get it. Oh, this is terrifying.
What?
Dude, hang on. Let me... Dude, I'm on... Here, hang on. I'll send you a picture. Hold on, let me send you a picture of the fucking view I have. Dude, my irrational fear of, like, falling from high places is, like, fucking skyrocket in this game.
Question. So when you're playing a game and a game with fall damage, because, like, it doesn't have the same impact when the game doesn't have fall damage, because it's like whatever, you know. But, like, when you're falling in a game with fall damage, does your body ever, like, really tense up?
Yes. I don't know what it is about that. The first time that ever happened to me was Minecraft, believe it or not.
Really?
Yep. I was playing Minecraft. I built this really big ass, like, tower thing, and I jumped off to get in the water or whatever, and, like, but went immediately after I jumped off, I knew I wasn't gonna land in the water, and so my stomach just like fucking clenched in. It's happened to me a few other times, but, like, nothing as memorable as that.
Dude, I thought of an idea for, like, a web series, but, like, it's probably just me thinking it'd be more good than it actually would be. Basically, just kind of like shows like The Office or Superstore, where, like, it's about the relationships between the characters, but, like, it's an online gaming group.
Okay, give me something.
I don't know, fucking.
Like, give me an example of a skit you'd want to do or something like that.
Oh fuck, dude! I never thought that far. Just
hold on. Before we continue this, let me just ask you about Franco stuff. Is that still a thing, or?
I don't know, cause I'm a bad person. Cause at first he canceled on me, but then he's like, if you want, we could still hang out one-on-one. And I didn't want to do that, but I said sure, but then I canceled on him because my aunt was in the hospital. And she actually was. I wasn't going to visit her.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah. But she was there, you know? You didn't lie.
I didn't lie. I just wasn't entirely honest.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Like, I feel bad about that, but at the same time... I was just really caught off guard when he asked if I wanted to hang out.
Yeah. What is Franco's thing? Like, what was the story about?
Oh,
kind of. Because you never told me that. You just said, "Oh, it's a story, and we're gonna do it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, oh, well."
If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I didn't really understand it.
Was there anything defining about it? Was it like a skit you guys were doing? Was it just like you guys reading something?
It was kind of. I remember it was like about this guy looking for dark matter or whatever, and it was like, oh, okay. And like his father's been missing for years, and his father's in the world of dark matter, and it's like, oh, that, like, I don't know. Like, I thought it was good for like a first attempt at writing something. However,
well, like, was it a story or a script?
It was more of a story than a script.
Okay. I don't know. Like, proud of my boys, but I don't know. I just want them to. I don't know. I want them to succeed.
But not more successful than us.
Yeah, obviously not. We're OG. Fuck them. No, see, what I was salty about was the fact that, like, you're gonna go be with them, and, like, I didn't want you guys to become more successful than, like, our channel, and then you'd just be like, oh, well, no, fuck you. Bye, Chris. We're more successful, and I'd be like,
Nah, man. I mean, I think Mason just couldn't that day.
What do you mean?
I don't know, there must have been something about... Because, like, I don't know whose camera it is, but, like... I don't know, fucking... I know, because Franco wanted to hang out one-on-one, which was the thing I actually had a problem with, is just I'm really bad at hanging out one-on-one for the most part.
For the most part. You can suck my dick pretty good, though.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though, right? It's like, you and I are close enough to the point where I'm not really worried about it. Like, you or Becca, I'm fine with hanging out one-on-one. But, like, if I were to hang out with Megan one-on-one, I would be so quiet and uncomfortable.
I feel that. I don't know. I don't think you and Megan have ever actually hung out one-on-one before. I mean,
not outside of school.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't really find it weird. I don't know. I mean, but to be fair, I could say the same about Becca and I. Like, if it was just Becca and I hanging out, I'd probably fucking silent Sammy too.
I remember there was one time Megan and I were like, I don't know if we were just thinking about it or, like, I don't remember the context. I think you had to work and, like, Megan and I were having a good time and we were thinking about it and you're like, no, because that's a man with my girl. Or just some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, some
like,
really
I got
fucking
it.
dumb shit at the beginning of the relationship.
Like, I got it, but at the same time, it was like, boy, you need to chill.
Nah, it was Sasha that got me, I think. That's why I was like, no.
Not allowed.
No. I don't really give a shit. At least anymore, I don't.
Does Sasha know how bad she fucked you up?
That's a very good question. I mean, she still... I feel like she blamed me for it, even though, like,
How? She was clearly in the wrong in that situation.
It was my fault because I moved on too fast.
It's your fault that you moved, like... I don't know, I never really got that, like... My cousin's like that with her ex-husband, like... I'm allowed to sleep with whoever I want, but you're moving on and being happy and shit? Not on my watch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like,
it's to the point where I like her ex-husband's wife better than I like her.
I feel that.
I specified I specified her because I work with I work with her.
Okay.
Not my cousin, but like her ex-husband's wife.
Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous. Alright, what do we got here? No, double wall run, fuck yeah. Extended slide, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, climb efficiency, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm becoming a master. And now I can slide super fucking far. This game is just really fucking good for like running around, not really doing anything. Like, you get lost, but it's just fun doing parkour in a video game.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't like crazy ridiculous games for the most part.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't usually like games where I can do things that I can just do in real life, unless for some reason it's more fun to do them in real or in the game.
I suppose you're right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Something about doing parkour in a video game versus real life is just a lot more fun because I'm too fat to do it in real life.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like I'm too fat to do parkour in real life. Therefore, I enjoy doing parkour in video games.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I want to do parkour in real life though. I would really love to like get into that.
Oh, same.
Like if I wanted to do one sort of exercise, that would be it.
Like, if I were to be able to get fit enough to do parkour, I would totally fucking do it.
I mean, I feel like that should be a goal for you and I as buds. Just like get gym memberships and fucking go ham at the gym. I don't necessarily think that like I'm fat per se, but like I want to slim down.
I am definitely fat. I saw a video of myself the other day and I'm like, holy fuck, I am fat. I know, like, I definitely feel overweight, but I don't really feel fat for the most part.
Okay.
You know?
I understand what you mean. I don't usually, like, I'm very not pessimistic about my weight, if that makes sense.
Like, you're not very self-conscious for the most part?
Yeah, but, like, sometimes, like, I'll see an old picture of myself, and, like, some of them are, like, I mean, they're like, older, but they're not super old. Like, I'm talking, like, beginning of high school, old, and, like, I just see myself and how, like, fucking skinny my face is because I was, like, not necessarily like scrawny back then, but like just not as like heavier. Like I got heavier in high school, easy, like no shit. But like it astounds me how fucking skinny I was at the start of high school, comparably to where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's part of the reason why I want to get skinny again, or, like, at least slim down. And, like, I'm trying to work on it. My goal by the end of the summer is to be under 200 pounds, which I'm at, like, 213 now. And I've been trying, but, like, I don't know. It just kind of... I've begun to realize that I'm a little fucked.
Well, okay. The healthy amount to lose per week is, like, 1 or 2 pounds. So, like, yeah. If you can really commit yourself, you might just barely be able to make it by the end of the summer.
I don't know. I mean, I noticed that... Hang on one second. Actually, hang on. Before I continue that sentence, I'm going to go to the bathroom quick, so just give me 1 second.
All right. And I am by myself. Well, I got Maki, but, like, what I mean is I don't have anyone to talk to, which means I gotta just fucking rant. Goddamn Jesse Eisenberg Facebook bullshit, am I right? That's a reference. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh god, that's a lot of supplies that I could use here. All I gotta do is beat those abnormals. Okay, there we go. I hear him coming back.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's all good, my dude.
But like, okay, to continue the conversation, I think that saying 1 to 2 pounds, losing 1 to 2 pounds a week is like the healthy thing is like not correct in a sense. Like, yes, it's correct, but at the same time, I also feel like a better word for it would be like the average weight loss. Like when you're trying to lose weight, is like 1 to 2 pounds. Because like,
Okay.
last week alone, I was at 218.4, and like last week, my way of like working out and stuff was like I would go to work because I worked like all throughout the week. Like I worked like my 8-hour shift, and I'd go in and I'd have like some thing to eat. Like I'd have a Lunchable or two, or like a can of SpaghettiOs or something, and then like all of my calories for the remainder of the day would be literally like energy drinks. Like I'd have 2 energy drinks to be done, and then like after work, I would go home and just fucking run on the treadmill, and like I'm down to like 213 now, comparably to the 218 I started at last week, and like obviously that's not the healthiest thing on the planet, but like it's just like I haven't done anything to lose weight, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I ate the same shit food I always do, and I mean I ate some apples and some shit like that, but I didn't like I don't know. I just think that like it wasn't necessarily it wasn't the best way to lose weight, but it wasn't necessarily unhealthy.
Yeah, no, what I meant by that is like losing like ridiculous amounts of weight, like on The Biggest Loser and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's
Like,
just like
that is crazy unhealthy. Like 5 pounds a week
like-
is not bad. Like I think you're right. Like that is like 1 to 2 pounds is average, but like 5 pounds is not like terrible.
1v1
no,
Roblox.
I think that like those fucking TV shows are like the unhealthiest thing on the planet. Like they're not. Those are literally meant like you're 600 pounds. If you don't lose weight soon, you are going to fucking die. Kind of like lose weight.
Yeah, but like the problem lies within like their
You there, bud?
Hold on. Sorry, I got a text from Becca. The problem is,
No, you're good. Just finish the text, and then come back at it.
okay, so, like, the problem with Biggest Loser is they lose weight so rapidly that their body doesn't have time to adjust to being so much skinnier.
Yeah, and then they get like all that flabby shit, and then the doctors have to cut basically their fucking body off.
No, not even that.
Sounds
Like,
weird, but,
it's
like-
to the point where they gain it all back because their body's just so used to being thick.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like,
don't
that's
know,
why it's so
I've
good to
never-
lose small bits at a time.
Yeah, so your body can adjust to not. I mean, I think one of the saddest things is when you lose a bunch of weight, but your body is still flabby because, like, you lost so much weight in such a short period of time that your body could, like, the skin of your body could not naturally, like, go back to where it was. Still there, bud?
Yeah, more. Sorry, I'm at a weird point in the game, so I'm like just trying to focus.
No, you're good. I got
Like,
into a
I'm
combat
surrounded-
section and I was like super fucked.
I'm surrounded by Titans. I need to fix up my. Oh fuck! I gotta save Irwin, but my swords and my gas need replacing.
Sounds a little rough there, bucko.
Yeah, fuck! And I just got grabbed by a Titan, so I gotta beat him with the fucking hilt.
Dude, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh
Try
yeah,
not to die.
oh yeah, I'm trying my darndest.
Did you
Darndest
get
away. Oh my god. Why is this so difficult? Something I like about this is when you are like, basically there's two health states. There's you're fine, and there is like one more hit and you're fucking dead. When you're like in the like no health zone, I like it because it gives you like a fail-safe kind of situation where it gives you two chances to escape from a Titan if they attack you.
Okay. Oh.
So like it'll just kind of go into bullet time and show you like narrowly escape their like hand.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, but also like kind of rough because it's like, okay, well, what happens after that? I don't want to find out.
Well, yeah, then you're just kind of like, you get
like I have not died in this game yet.
How far are you into it?
I'm toward the end of the. I'm in a weird point between the second and the, well, first game arc, but like second arc for the show. Like between the second and third arc, basically. Like between the arc where they're battling for trust and where and them joining Levi's squad.
Okay. It sounds like a really weirdly like it sounds like a good game, but it also sounds like a really weirdly like I don't know how to explain it.
Weirdly
like,
paced.
It sounds like a weirdly made game. Yeah, yeah. Like 1 second you're doing one thing and the next you're just like, nope, gone. So you're doing another thing.
Yeah, this game just has so many fucking side missions. Like, in the middle of the main mission, like, it'll be like, oh, you can go here and get some extra stuff if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to, but it'll make the game easier, but we're not going to tell you it's going to make the game easier until, you know, later when you find out that, oh man, I should have done this thing and this thing.
Yeah, it is kind of like that, where it's like, yeah, you don't have to do these, but if you want to be able to refill your shit, which you do, because otherwise your swords aren't going to do shit, and you're not going to be able to, like, boost yourself. You can play the game without it.
Before.
However, you have basically fucked yourself here.
You can play the game without it, but it's highly recommended that you play the game with it. But we're not going to tell you when to start doing these. We're just going to give you the option. And then we're going to take it away from you if you don't do it within a certain amount of time. Those games are the best.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Oh my god, Maki Soy. She needs to fucking stop. I'm just kidding.
It's like her favorite toy. Like, it's one of those, like, fishing toys, but I have it hanging out of a drawer in my dresser. So that way I don't have to hold it.
I feel that. Also, how the fuck do I get up to this person? I don't understand.
I think I'm going to split this into 2 parts. So that way I can switch games.
Why are you done playing that?
I think I'm done playing this for now.
I might actually switch over to Assassin's Creed, I feel that, but like, I don't know how the fuck to get up to this runner, and it's kind of pissing me off. Oh, fuck me, I'm retarded. Just kidding, I found out how to do it.
I thought that the first-person shooter aspect in the first one was fun. However, it wasn't refined enough. In the first Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, they completely took that out of this one.
Really? I liked that.
Yep. They took it out, but they added a lot more combat focus, if that makes sense. Like, they very much so refined, like, the fisticuffs and stuff, and you could do a lot more with it, but they took away guns. They played the guns off as, like, your gun is, like, bio-attached to you, or not, like, attached to you, but, like, it has your like fingerprint bio scanner skin thing on, so like only you can use the weapon, nobody else can use it.
That's dumb.
It is kind of dumb, but at the same time, I like it only because like. Well, the thing is like not all the enemies use the guns in this game anymore, you know? Because like in the first one, you're just going up against like regular police, but in this one, it's like there are a bunch of different types of enemies. Like there are ones that use like there's
rival
guardians
gangs.
well, it's literally like no, not like that, but like there are guardians that like they're okay. So the basic enemies are like guardians, who are basically just like guys with batons that you can kick the shit out of. And there's protectors who are like the same guys but fucking heavily armored. And then you've got like enforcers who are the guys who like shoot at you with guns. Then you have shock protectors, which are guys with like weird ass like arm things that shoot like shock waves at you and knock you back. And there's sentinels who are like basically you but 10 times beefier.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck. I don't even know what I want to switch to. I might just say fuck it and like have Kingdom Hearts be switched over to game night.
Alright, whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. That was just my thought on it. Was like, why don't you just save it for your solo since you've already started it doing that?
I don't know, because I think not all my streams are going to be like this. However, a majority of them are.
I'm sorry, what? You kind of cut out there for a second.
Oh, sorry. I want to do more streams like this, not like, because I think this was a really good idea and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to go back to doing solo stuff unless I have to.
I think what my thing is like I don't know what to do. Hang on 1 second. I don't know, like I definitely want to do more solo stuff as far as like my own channel goes, but I don't like doing solo stuff on our channel. Or at least I don't like it, only because like I don't know, it's like our channel. But at the same time, like I don't know what to do when you and I aren't, like when neither of us are available, or like one of us isn't available to do something. Like either like in person or just streaming, and then you don't put anything out on the channel for a while, and it's like I'm really trying to get those videos up, but like it just takes so fucking long, dude. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm never sitting down long enough to like upload a video. Like I'm never sitting down long enough to upload a video where it doesn't like interrupt my streaming with you like I am right now, or like my parents using the internet to like watch TV or something or anything like that.
Yeah,
and so like it's just super hard to.
If you want, if you
time.
like, you could put a video or two on like a hard drive, and I could upload it from my house.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking, is because Greg actually got me a 500 gigabyte hard drive that was like super cheap. He was at Goodwill and found one for like $10, and so I might just fill that up with videos and give it to you, so that way you can upload shit. Because like what I did is I went through like all the videos we've already uploaded, and I have everything on my desktop neatly separated into folders, and like so like we only have like 3 more Skyrim to upload until we're caught up, and we only have like 4 or 5 or 6 more Dark Souls until we're caught up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I basically went through and deleted everything we've already uploaded, and like literally only kept like the stuff we don't have. And like honestly, we don't have a whole lot. Like we have the 3 Metroid, we have 3 Super Metroid, we have 2 Sultan Sanctuary, we have the Sonic, which we only did like 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah, we need to do more of that. Also,
yeah, Sonic's fun.
I do have We Happy Few that I don't know how you'd feel about doing.
Dude, I told you, man, I want to do that one.
Oh, you do?
I've been keeping my eye on it, and it looks pretty cool.
Because I do have it. And I've
Dude,
had it
let's
for...
play it.
I've had it for a few months now.
Let's play it, because like it's one of those weirdly randomly generated ones that you and I could play for quite a while, even if it, and like the thing is like I like playing games where like they're coherent and like in an order, but at the same time like I also enjoy things when it's like, oh, you and I can play this game and make 35 different episodes, but on top of that we don't have to upload them in any specific order or anything like that, if that makes sense. Or at least we don't have, like, if we, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
for
with certain, like, I'm sorry, what?
I was just about to say, like, for a solo stream, I'm planning on doing Resident Evil 7 VR.
Okay.
Because I'm a pussy. I'll probably have, like, Becca in the room with me, just to, like, keep me somewhat calm, hopefully. Just to, like, take me out a little bit if it's needed, you know?
No, I know what you mean.
Because I get scared very easily.
Honestly, dude, the game is very... Okay, I lied. That game is very fucking scary. I get terrified by that game sometimes.
But, like, imagine it... But, like, you're in the world. Like...
Yeah, that'd be fucking terrifying. I'd shit my pants, probably.
Like, I'm gonna do, like, the helmet, but I don't think there's motion controls for it, so... Thank God.
There are motion controls for it.
But I mean, like, with the... If it's an option... No, like, they did it with the controller and the VR headset.
Oh, I thought they did it with
the Move controllers?
both. Yeah.
No, I don't think there are Move controls. Or if there are, they'd probably be pretty janky.
Probably.
Yeah, I just gotta find all my chords for this stuff, then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Alright, do you want to end this stream for a couple minutes?
You know that if we're doing...
Okay, hold on. Oh, Becca, you're a rude dude. Apparently she's been watching. It's not saying that there's people watching, but... she said, you know that if you're doing VR, I'm gonna spook you a bunch, right?
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't put it past her, honestly.
But, like...
I wouldn't... I do it too.
But, like,
Sorry,
regardless, that's something that it's like, oh... Like, even though, like... she's doing it to be a dick, I feel like that would take me out a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you'd be scared shitless for a second, but then like it'd all go back to
like, oh, that's Becca
know?
from the outside.
Yeah, not the scary horror ridden world that you're playing in.
Oh, dude, I'd love to be in a horror ridden world.
Same.
Okay.
I think it'd be pretty fucking cool.
Chris, do you got anything to say, bud? Oh, yeah. And I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna get water and probably flip laundry if it's ready.